All right. So in this video, we're going to go over the one-step and two-step equations and inequalities. In the previous video, which is a good introduction, we did the equations and inequalities introduction. Got 100% on that one, so hoping to do the same on this. So hopefully this helps. We're going to scroll down to the unit test, go through. Hopefully we do well, and hopefully it helps. So 12 questions. It's a little shorter than the previous one, which is nice. All right. Fun. All right, these will be a little longer than the previous one per question, for sure. All right, so it says simplify to create an equivalent expression. So I'm going to combine like terms is what I'm trying to do. So I'm trying to get all the y's together and all the constants or the numbers together. I'm going to distribute to do that first. So the 6 times the 7 is giving me 42. The 6 times the negative 3y is giving me negative 18y. Plus 6 times y is 6y, plus 6y. And then 6 times 1 is 6. So if I think of just my y's together here, I have a negative 18y and a plus 6y. That's going to give me negative 12y. So I know A is not the answer here. It's the only one without negative 12y. For the numbers themselves, I have 42 plus 6, which is going to give me 48. So it looks like my answer is going to be C here. That's good. All right, so this one says, Hannah's school hosted a book donation. There are 150 students at her school, and they donated a total of B books. That's great. Hannah donated 3 times as many as the average number of books each student donated. How many books did Hannah donate? Okay, we got to think about this. Write it as an expression. So we need to use B. Yeah, all right. So Hannah School hosted a book donation. There's 150 students at the school. They donated a total of B books. So it's 150 times B. 150 times B is the total number of books. Hannah donated 3 times as much as the average, and the average is B. Oh, that was a little silly. So I think the answer here is going to be 3B. She donated 3 B books. Please be right. Oh no! All right, let's get help. Let's get help. The Okay, so 150 students who donated a total of B books. The students donated an average of B over 150. Oh, okay, B is the total. Oh, B was not the per person. Oh my goodness. So the total B over 150 is the average, and we're going to multiply that by 3, so it's 3B over 50. And then that reduces to B over 50. So if you think of it as a fraction, so 150B was wrong. B was the total. If you divide that by 150, that's the average. Hannah donated 3 times this much, so she donated 3 times the average, which was B over 150. So she donated 3B. Oh my goodness, so ugly. 3B over 150. This is what Hannah donated, and you could divide the top and bottom by 3 to get B over 50. So the answer that they wanted here was B over 50. So like I said, you got to think about it. A little trickier, got it wrong, so hopefully helps you get it right. All right, let's clear that. Okay. Tyler tried to solve an equation step by step. 3 times x plus 4 equals negative 18. So we could distribute, and that's what they do. So 3 times x is 3x, that's good. 3 times 4 is 12, that's good. And the negative 18 stays. So step 1 is right. You would subtract 12 from both sides. So that would give you negative 30, because negative 18 minus 12 is negative 30. So I like that. Divide both sides by 3, x is negative 10. So it looks like everything here is correct, it seems to me. All right. In winter, the price of apples suddenly went up by 75 cents per pound. Sam bought 3 pounds of apples at the new price for a total of 5.88. Write an equation to determine the original price. So what Sam paid was P plus 0.75. Multiply that by 3, and that was 5.88. 3 times the old price plus 0.75 equals 5.88. So I think I'm going to put that as the equation, and then I think it wants me to solve. So 3 times P plus 0.75 equals 588. So I will solve it. So divide both sides by 3. So I'll actually just use a quick little calculator here. Oh, it gives calculator. So it'll be 5.88 divided by 3. That's going to be 196. So then I'm going to subtract 0.75 from both sides. So minus 0.75. It's going to give me, oh my goodness, let's clear 1.96 minus 0.75. Is it because it doesn't have a 0? I think it doesn't like that it doesn't have a 0. 1.96 minus 0.75. Oh, I put it in wrong anyway. All right, let's put it in Google. 1.9, oopsies, 96. And at this point, I can just do it in my head, minus 0.75. 1.21. 1.21. So hopefully, oh God, I hope it's right. Yes. All right. Okay. This one says, Molly and Arthur are taking their daughter Ginny on a roller coaster ride. For safety, they need to find their total weight before getting into the same car, okay? Molly's weight is M kilograms, Arthur's weight is A kilograms, and Ginny's weight is G kilograms. The expression M plus A plus G describes their total weight. We can also use the expression A plus G plus M, yes, to represent the same quantity. That is fair. Match each amount in the situation with the expression that represents it. For example, Molly is a female and an adult. Arthur is a male and an adult. Ginny is a female and a child. Okay. Okay. The weight of the male, that is Arthur. A. So it's in the right place. Total weight of the females, that is Ginny and Molly. G plus M. Weight of the child is Ginny, and then the adults are M and A, Molly and Arthur. That is so strange. What a weird question. All right. This one says Jenny buys 22 sports drinks for her soccer team. They are on sale for 35 cents off per drink. Jenny paid $18.70 for the 22 sports drinks. All right. Oh, okay. It gives us the equation. Love that. 22 times x minus 0.35 equals 18.70. What does that help us answer? That helps us answer the original price because they're taking away the 35 cents. They're taking it off of the original price. So it's going to help us find the pre-sale price of the sports drink, which is X. Nice. Which expressions are equivalent to -6 plus 3 times 2 plus -4t? So I guess we just got to kind of, do this math out a little bit. The 3 is what's being distributed. So I have -6 here on the left plus 3 times 2, so plus 6. And then 3 times -4t, so -12t. The -6 plus 6 is 0. So I just have -12t alone. So it should be A. There we go. Right. Combine like terms to simplify the expression. So here there are 2 terms with the variable c. So I can combine these. I'm going to use Google. So -8.55 plus 4.35. What was that? -8.55 plus 4.35 is -4.2. So it's -4.2c minus 5.55 without the 5, the extra 5. Very nice. Right. So it says which graph represents the solution set of this inequality. So to solve this inequality, I will start by adding 15 to both sides. So I'll have -3b is greater than -24 plus 15 is -9. Divide both sides by -3. So that's going to give me b on the left side. Because I divided by a negative, the inequality sign will flip. -9 divided by -3 is +3. So B, our answer, must be less than 3, less than +3. And that is here. All right, this one says you downloaded a video game to your computer. You have a 60-minute free trial of the game. It takes 5 and 1/6 minutes to set up the game and 7 and 1/3 minutes to play each level. You want to find out how many levels you can play for free. So it's going to be 5 and 1/6 plus 7 and 1/3 times L, the amount of levels that you play. And that needs to be less than or equal to 60. So I believe that it's actually the first answer, A. 5 and 1/6 plus 7 1/3 times the amount of games you play. It's saying that's greater than or equal to 60. So that's putting it over an hour. So it should be B, actually, because it needs to be less than or equal to 60 to make it under an hour. And yeah, so it looks like B. Oh, and we need to solve. So, okay, can you play 6 levels? So what we're checking for is, does 6 work as a solution? Does that does that keep us under an hour? So I'm going to clear the drawings. So assuming B works, we're gonna plug in 6 for L and see if that works. So 7 1/3 times 6. Hey, may as well use Google. 7 1/3, 7.333 times 6 is, call it 44. So 44 plus 5 and a 6. Yes, that is less than 60. So I will say yes. Very nice. All right, so 4/3 equals -6e minus 5/3. So I'm going to add 5/3 to both sides. So I have -6e. It's on the right side. I'm just going to make it the left side. That's how I like to have it. So the 4/3 plus 5/3 is now 9/3. So I'm going to divide both sides by -6. I guess I'll change color. Divide both sides by -6. So the -6's cancel here, so I have e. So my answer equals, it's 9/3 is 3, and that's divided by -6. 3/6 is a half, but this is negative, so it's going to be -1/2. So I can put it in as a fraction, but I bet it's going to take -0.5 as well. No, it says put it as a fraction, -1/2. All right. Which of the S values satisfy the following inequality? 7 minus S/2 is greater than 3. So let's solve it. So we're going to get -S/2 is greater than, I subtracted 7 from both sides, and 3 minus 7 is -4. I'm going to multiply both sides by -2. That's going to give me S on the left side. So I'm going to multiply left side and right side by -2. Cancels out the 2 in the denominator. I'm left with S by itself. The negative times the negative is positive. Because I multiplied by a negative, the sign flips. So it's S is less than, and then -4 times -2 is +8. Choose all answers that apply. So my answer needs to be less than 8, and the only number here that is less than 8 is 6. So I hope that works. Very nice. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got 11 out of 12. Hopefully that helped. I got the one wrong, but hopefully getting that one wrong and seeing that one will help you get it right. All right, good luck.